YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, Paulus Harris, aka Medusa. Hey, if this is your first time tuning in, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Every time I post up new content, listen, people, when you shit on yourself, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself, right? And I know what y'all, so I know what y'all probably sitting up there thinking, right? Paulus Harris, what the fuck you talking about now? Well, guess what? If you'd actually really paid attention to the title, then you already know what the fuck I'm talking about. With this whole child tax credit deal that's supposed to actually really take effect here in July. All of this due to the COVID-19, a bullshit virus, right? A bullshit virus that actually really stopped the American people working, right? Now, for anybody that actually really don't know how the United States government is ran, right? Put like this: when you have a system that, for one, that is built by the criminal, ran by the criminal, and who the hell you think is actually really going to benefit? It's going to benefit the doggone criminal people. So they put but the thing about it though is this: when you, as a criminal, when you got a good thing going, right? Then for I really, I'm not going to sit up here and say that I can't figure out for the life of me, because I can. I really can. But the thing about it though, it's like, okay, why fuck up a good thing? You got money coming in, right? Because it's like saying, income tax, all that shit, anybody that actually really knows anything about anything, we already know that income tax is unconstitutional. But it's just for the simple fact, a lot of motherfuckers, they file their taxes every year. I mean, I think the 15th was the last day to actually really file your taxes, right? But here's the deal. Like I said, the economy was going good. The economy was going good, right? And then somebody somewhere got scared. I'm telling you that right now. Somebody somewhere got scared and said, you know what? They paying off just a little bit too much than what we can actually really stand for. So they do the coronavirus. You shut everything down. And just like I said, I did a show about this a while back when Public Enemy came out with their new CD, and it was titled "What You Gonna Do When the Grid Goes Down." Well, shit, the grid was already down before they actually really came out with that CD with the whole coronavirus, because the coronavirus shut down every goddamn thing. Or what the fuck we thought was the coronavirus, it shut down every motherfucking thing, right? So now, instead of waiting for income tax to come around to get your child tax credit, now you're gonna get that shit every month up until December, right? All because of a bullshit virus. Now, to actually like really go into the bullshit virus a little bit more, everybody for the most part know that, hey, DMX, he died like last weekend, whatever the fuck the knife was on. And so then the debate was, what did he die of? Did he OD, then turn around and had a heart attack? Or did he take the coronavirus, had a heart attack, then he died? That's what a lot of people, so that's what's happening now. Again, now, depending on who the hell you talk to, right? Going off of this guy's past. He was a rapper. I mean, I didn't care for him. I didn't care for him too much. Yeah, it was a couple of tracks that he had that, okay, I would listen to, but for the most part, he really wasn't saying a whole bunch of nothing, as far as I'm concerned. But that's besides the point. Once you get into Hollywood, right? then it's always money, sex, and drugs. Everybody, for the most part, know that was what DMX, money, sex, and drugs. So it's too easy to actually really say that, hey, look, he OD'd. Then he turned around and had a heart attack. But I'm just like, okay. So now the question is, I mean, great fact, I mean, I know about the human body, I know how it works and why it works, right? But I'm just like, okay, how the hell you gonna OD and then have a heart attack during that, right? But then again, hey, look, it is what it is. But what I'm getting at is this: a lot of people said that he took the COVID-19 shot, then he died, but nobody, and but people will say, hey, look, rapper DMX died. He was 50 years old. See, that's what the hell you needed to be paying attention to. That age, right? He died at 50 years old. Now, those of y'all that actually really know how to do the numerology, you already know what the number 5 represents, right? 5, pentagram, pentagon, COVID-19 shot. You figure that shit out, right? Same thing would happen to the boxer, Marvin Hagler. He died at the age of 66. 66 people, 666. He was 66. Man being created on the first day. I mean, not on the first day, but on the 6th day of the creation. Man was created. So again, it's all about the entertainment industry. You sign your name on the dotted line, you sign it in blood, and just know your days are numbered. I mean, I grant the fact everybody's days are numbered. But it's team, but but when you're in when you're in that industry, that bullshit industry, right? Your numbers tend to actually really take on a lot more significant meaning versus anybody else, right? And then, but then again, here's the deal with this whole COVID-19, and it came out with these vaccines. They want to tell you that it's safe, but motherfuckers is steady dying behind it. It's like a hit and miss with this shit. It's like 50-50, right? And then you can't sue these motherfuckers, right? But when you actually really stop and think about it for a minute, and I know I said this in previous shows, right? Every time that you go to the goddamn doctor, they swab, what they do, they take the tongue depressor, make you say and then they make you think that they threw this shit away. Or even better, when they call you, when a lot of y'all motherfuckers be out there, we want to go on ancestry.com and 23, and you send that little, they take that little swab and you do that shit in your mouth, then you send it off. Now they got a copy of your motherfucking DNA, right? And so now they can actually really come up with any motherfucking disease possible, right? Make you think that you got it. Biological warfare. That's all what the fuck this is, people. A lot of y'all, I swear, a lot of y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get what the fuck is going on here, right? And it just, and it's actually really, and before too long, a lot of y'all gonna get it, but when you do get it, it's gonna be too goddamn late. Plain and simple. So, last order of business, right? My good friend, wanted me to actually really do this one. So, hey, look, this whole deal about Duane Wright, apparently let's look at it like this. This is nothing more than another case of so-called white cop versus so-called black person, right? And it's just for the simple fact, right? This is actually really roughly a month and some change to what happened. I don't want to say if it was, I don't know if it was last year, but whatever year that George Floyd supposedly have died, right, with that bullshit chokehold, right? And then the trial is going on right now. I'm like, okay, what the fuck is the trial for? But then again, I forgot a lot of y'all actually really believe everything and anything that you actually really see on the goddamn idiot box. So so I got it. That's why the trial is going on right now, right? But then, like I say again, people, anybody that knows anything about anything, knowing damn well that George Floyd did not die that day, right? George Floyd, aka Stephen Jackson, all right? And if you actually really think I'm bullshitting, take a picture of George Floyd, take a picture of motherfucker Stephen Jackson, put those two people, those two pictures side by side, and then you make the goddamn call, right? So, but in another case, right? This is nothing more. Put like this, you can actually really listen. They've been doing this shit ever since motherfucking with the put like this, watch riots, Rodney King, Trayvon Martin, that I can't name them all, right? But the thing about it though is this, right? With the Rodney King footage, go back and watch that. That was bullshit footage. Just like the George Floyd, that was bullshit footage. Breonna Taylor, all what the hell they told you, they just told you what the fuck happened, and y'all believed it, right? I mean, it's almost like it's just like what it's like what I've always said, right? The bigger the lie, the more people will believe it, right? And it's just for the simple fact, people die each and every day by the hands of the police, right? But it don't make motherfucking national news. The motherfuckers, they pick and choose what they feel is actually really gonna make national news. They've been doing this for years. Rosa Parks, prime example. Now, got the fact they claim that she was the one that started, that she played a big role in the civil rights movement. But how many of y'all actually really know who Claudette Colvin is? Because she was the first one that said hell no, not Rosa Parks. But the thing about it though, people, is this. Again, y'all believe anything and every goddamn thing that motherfucking idiot box tell you. And before too long, you raggedy bastards is actually really gonna motherfucking come to realize, hey, that's bullshit. Right? But in other case, people, hey, look, I can't make y'all actually really believe in this. I can't make, if y'all want to believe it, then hey, fine, go ahead. Believe it, right? You know, like I say, if you believe that, believe this, motherfuckers, I can actually really walk on goddamn water. Right? Matter of fact, I walked on water yesterday or day before, whatever day it was that it actually really rained. Hell, I've been walking on water for years. So if you actually really want to believe that, if you want to believe something, hey, believe in that. So with that being said, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your grandma. Hold on. Damn, I ain't said it in so long. So tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell Big Dan, tell Big Bertha, your uncle, your auntie, your grandma, your pawpaw, motherfucker next door, cross the street, around the corner. Papa's Harris, aka Medusa. I'm gonna holler at y'all.